Kylie.
Hello all.
Long time no see.
Long time no see. Coronavirus and all that.
This is our reunion.
And we thought, well,
this video is
first of
sponsored
all,
by.
This video is sponsored by Kylie Minogue Wines. Just like to thank Kylie for
fueling our alcoholism.
Yes. It's meant a lot to us personally.
Getting emotional.
Yeah, getting really emotional. My only request is please bring out a vodka.
I thought you were going to say white wine.
And yes.
Both.
Okay, and we're hoping not to spill anything tonight. So cheers.
Also, we didn't say what the video is.
Oh, okay.
This is we decided to do Kylie's story time. And we're going to start, this one's going to be golden.
Episode 1.
Part 1.
Subcategory 1.1, section A.
Hello.
Oh, we're going to have to cut that bit out. So yeah, we're going to talk, Kirsty's written some lovely notes. So, yeah. Right, okay, so the first important date
Take yourself back to February 2018.
Can I just say, before you start watching, pause this video now, get yourself a glass or a bottle of Kylie's finest rosé. If you don't have that, get yourself whatever you've got in the house. Vodka, milk, bleach, just whatever you want.
Milk? Bleach is the one
Vodka, milk, bleach,
milk?
Bleach didn't sound that weird to me. Okay. Just sit comfortably. It could be a long video, we don't know. And we don't know how
what state we're going to be in.
our minds will adrift during the time. Depends how many glasses of this we have.
Oh my god, I'm literally crying.
Don't cry.
Thanks.
Okay, so the first date we're talking about is the 15th of February. This is when Kylie released the Underplay show
Underplay
tickets, right? So I stayed at Kirsty's house and we built a tent and everything. Like, we were ready. We had 2 laptops, 2 phones, some kind of iPad or something.
We looked like we were on some kind of Mission Impossible, like behind the scenes.
Yeah. So we woke up.
Which basically was.
Yeah, we woke up and we had to get tickets. We planned to get tickets for
London, Manchester, or was that it? No,
yeah,
somewhere else.
Barcelona.
And we were like, we just don't want to go to Paris.
Yeah. So Paris was literally last
on our list.
And
then, basically, tragically, they were all sold out. Like, it was literally so sad. We were crying because we knew we had the money for it. So it was like, oh my god,
we had saved up for this moment. Like, we were months. Like, we are saving up, and we are not great savers.
No,
like, really not at all. So this was a big deal for us.
And then, but thankfully, and then Judy said, we got me and greet, and
I was like, we're going to get, where's our card? I was just screaming. She was like, ah!
And then came over and it was Paris.
Yeah, so she didn't even know. I was like,
didn't know
Kirsty,
where
we're going. We've got meet and greets. I didn't tell her where we were going. I didn't even know where
and I was
we
like,
were
yeah,
going.
sure.
The website was all in French. I was literally like, I cannot change this to English. I don't know how.
It had like a timer as well.
Yeah, it did have a timer, and it was lucky that I could read basic French. Like, I knew that billet meant ticket, and like it said meet and greet, so I was like, right, that is like a meet and greet ticket. And I was like,
but then she was like trying to write down. I was like, Kirsty, when was I born? And she went 1970.
I was like shaking, like trying to book these tickets.
And it was literally
okay. Skip next week or 2 weeks after, when I realised a week before we go to Paris, that my passport has ran out, okay? So, I've got an Irish passport. The closest Irish passport office to me is literally London, okay? So I had to get on a train to London, go down, get a passport when I was down there. It was worth it. It was absolutely worth it.
I just remember because I was at college and I was like texting you all day because didn't you get the bus?
No, I got a train.
Oh, never mind.
I got a train.
I was picturing a lot more sad, whatever.
No, I got a train. So that was the first hurdle that we crossed. Maybe the only hurdle. Stay tuned.
Well, I have to say, like, getting tickets was quite stressful.
Yeah. Getting tickets was very stressful.
And then fast forward to the 17th of March, which was the day before the show, and we travelled to Paris, which I think all went well. We actually got there a day early, and we were like, right, we need to look really nice. So we did all our hair and like tried on all of it, and tried on our like
outfits.
Clothes. Jodie actually I had extensions in at that point, and she was like cutting them over the sink.
Yeah.
And then we were pure like trying to decide how to stand, and we were just pretending the wall was Kylie.
Yeah. So we were literally practicing our pictures like with the wall in our
like,
hotel
this
room.
is Kylie.
Like, this is where I'll stand. I'll stand to the
This is
right.
how we're gonna
I'll stand
stand
to the left. Get our good sides. So we were practicing our pictures with her. We were very, very nervous. Like, this is the first time we would ever meet her, and
like spend to face to face.
yeah, like it was really heart palpitations. So we'll talk about now.
Yeah. So the next day was the show.
Yeah.
It was fine. Like having the meet and greet tickets was quite good because then you don't have to queue and stuff. Like it was definitely a different Kylie experience. When we got in, we got like a gift bag, but Jodie had like half of it.
Yeah, there was like nothing in my gift bag. Like,
I was like, this is so nice, and you're like, I
don't have anything.
And then, when you got the meet and greet, you were meant to stay on this like balcony, which had like a little bar, and we got a free glass of champagne. But I was too nervous to drink it. Jodie was like, I'll have it. And then we were queuing up on the balcony, and there wasn't too many other people.
No.
But then, so I went in first, and I had a little drawing, and Sean, we love Sean. He came up to me and was like, "What's your name?" And I was like, "Kirsty." And then he was like,
"What's your name?"
Rachel.
Nothing. I'm lazy at the moment. Right. Sorry.
Yeah, one way to ruin this.
I don't know.
And then he went up to Kylie and be like, "Oh, it's," and before he said my name, Kylie was like, "Oh, Kirsty, I know you from Twitter," and that just made me feel so much better. And I was like, "Oh, hi," and then she like did a double French kiss thing.
Yeah,
is that right?
European kiss.
European.
A French kiss. Kylie did not.
We didn't know.
Kylie didn't French kiss us. Okay.
Unfortunately,
She didn't. All right.
That would be a different story. That would be a different story time.
No. Explicit. No, she gave you a European
like double side,
like French vibes, you know.
Yeah, and then she was like, because we're in Paris, and then I was telling her about the picture I did, and she was like, "Oh, I can't wait, thank you, to look at that later." And then she was like, "Hi, I've seen all your shenanigans on Twitter," and I was like, "Oh my god, I promise you I'm not drunk all the time." And she went, "That's alright, as long as there's no incidents." And I was like having flashbacks to all the times I've fallen and Jodie's just left me, and I was like, "No, none." And then I was like, "Jodie's got the main present, but that's just a little drawing for you." And she's like, "Oh, that's cool." And then she was like, "Well, let's get a picture of you and me, and then we'll get Jodie in, and we can have one of the three of us because I know you girls." And I was like, "Are you sure?" And she was like, "Yes." And we like did our picture, and she was like, "Okay, Sean, go and get Jodie, and Kirsty, you just stand over to the side, and I'll just have a picture of Jodie, and then I'll call you back over." And I was like, "Okay," but like. In the meantime, Jodie didn't know this was happening.
Yeah, I didn't know this was happening. So like, I was standing outside, and basically like, I was like just kind of nervous, and I could see like Kirsty and Kylie like through the curtain. It was literally so cute because I was watching it all. Because I was watching like their interaction. Anyway, this security guy was like talking to me, and he was like, "Oh, is that a present for Kylie?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." And he was like, "Oh, like, is it nice?" So when this happened was when the curtain opened, and I could see Kylie, and then Sean was like, "Jodie?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Why do you know my name?
I was like, "How do you know?" And then I walked in, and then I seen Kirsty, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" I didn't say that out loud, but in my head I was like,
"Why are you still here?"
I was like, "What is going on?" Like, everyone is just looking at me. There was like, because like Tully there was like 7 people in this room, right?
Yeah.
Including you. And I was actually like, I'm being looked at like by an uncomfortable amount of eyes. So then I walked in, went up to Kylie, and she did the mwah mwah
European
kiss. European kiss. I was like, "Oh my god, hi, how are you?" She was like, "Oh my god, hi, like good, how are you?" And then I was like, here's like a present me and Kirsty got you. It's basically
Well, maybe insert pictures.
Yeah, we'll try and insert pictures and stuff.
Cover all bases.
Yeah. So it's like a scrapbook of basically just all of our Kylie journey since like Kylie Summer 2015 up till like 2000.
Kiss Me Once.
Oh yes, it's Kiss Me Once up until like
2008, 17.
17, like our Kylie times together and things like that. It was really cute. Hopefully you'll see that. And anyway, she was like, "Oh God, I cannot wait to see." That was so dramatic.
She wasn't that excited.
She wasn't that excited. She was like, "Oh, I can't wait to see your shenanigans that you got up to."
She really liked saying shenanigans.
Yeah, shenanigans. So she kept saying shenanigans, and I was like, "Why do you keep saying that?" And then what happened?
You
So
were like, I promise you're not drunk.
So then I was like, I promise that we're not drunk all the time. And then they were like, oh my God, like,
that's what she said.
She just said that. And I was like, of course.
That was when she was like 8, 90%.
Yeah, and then she said, so because I said like, I promise we're not drunk all the time. Like, I know it looks like it, we're not. And she was like,
we're not.
And she was like, yeah, no. And then she went, only like 90% of the time. And I went, I'd say 85. And then she was like laughing. And I was like, oh. And then I felt, suddenly I realised I was in front of Kylie Minogue and I was like, I can't believe I've just like said this. So anyway,
Kylie Minogue knows we
so
drink.
then that passed and then we were just talking and then I went next to her and we got our picture, like just me and her. And then she was just saying, oh, like, oh, you look so gorgeous, both of you look so gorgeous. And then like she called Kirsty back over. So then she was like, so this is your first golden show, right? And she says like point to us both like this, and she was giving us the look, yeah. But it was like a good one, like a good version. Like she was like, "It's your first golden show, right?"
She was really passport.
Yeah, and I was like, "Well, let me tell you." It's like, let me sit down, Kylie. Let me tell you.
Grab a drink.
So basically, I was saying like about the passport thing, and I kept saying that it was tragic, yeah.
And Kylie was like,
I don't say that word, and of course, like the first time I say tragic, it's in front of Kylie, and I was like, don't say that again, and I said it at least 3 times in that whole bit.
I started to be like,
I was like, tragic, like I don't say that.
There was one time that you said it, I looked at you and you looked at me like
I don't know why I'm saying this. So anyway, now I can't say tragic because I feel like I get like PTSD.
And it was like we stood and talked to her for a long time after our phone. Because after that, I don't know what we said. We said something to her and she did like a double high five.
She went, high five!
Like, to both
group
of us.
high five. We were
and
like,
then
okay.
we've got these Kylie tattoos here. And when we did that, she was like, oh, you have tattoos? And she was pure like...
touching
them. She was like, huh?
We were like, okay.
And then...
Do you want to say this?
And then her... and she was like, well, since I know you girls and something else...
Yeah, she was like... Streves, I need you to make sure that my two girls are down at the front. And we were like, well, I was like, wow, really?
Wow.
And she was like, yes,
and we were
really.
just like, thank you so much.
Yeah. It was literally so cute. Like, oh, and then she gave us a group hug.
Oh my God,
we missed that.
And you know what? She's strong.
She is strong.
Because I was like getting ready to hug her and then she just kind of pulled us in. Yeah. And I remember looking over her shoulder and seeing you. I was like,
so like, this is Kylie, right?
This is Kylie.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh.
So on a crush her. And yeah, that was near the end, and it was just so she's just so warm and easy.
Yeah, and it was like
that's not easy.
Well,
easy to talk.
Just up and down. I was like, what are you looking at?
When I was like walking over and I was like, what is that?
Yeah.
And we got a solo picture and then a picture together.
Yeah, so we got a picture together.
And we'll put these.
Yeah, we'll put them in
somewhere
here.
And then basically we caused a bit of a riot because everyone who got meet and greet was meant to stand on the balcony. Yeah. There was like a security guard that was like, you shouldn't be there, and we were like, well, Kylie told us to, and obviously that sounds like
we just made that up. Like,
and then surprise, we were standing there, and then she just walked on. We were like, oh, okay.
Hello.
And the show wasn't. That is up there. Well, not my favorite, but obviously like one of.
Yeah, one of the best shows.
Probably the second
it was
one.
Obviously
so close. And during the one, we'll try and insert.
Yeah, we'll start in picture.
The close.
And then we'll insert an in picture.
The wine. Slowly but surely.
Slowly.
I don't think you should have any more. I know. Anyway, that was a little reenactment for real. But the closer touch, like Michelangelo, is that right? Michelangelo. She does it to us, but her eyes before she's like,
she's it was really cute.
So that's
that
first one.
That was a really good first meeting for us.
I mean, it just, you know how people like never meet your idols.
Yeah.
That does not apply to Kylie because she's like everything you ever hear about her is
Absolutely true.
She's so nice. You never hear anything bad, and you know why? There's a reason.
Because she's a good
Nice.
person. And also it proves she reads whatever you say on Twitter. So don't be rude.
Don't be rude, and also don't be weird.
Don't be rude. Don't be weird. And then you're good to go.
Right.
So next up in the agenda is
8th of April.
8th of April.
We didn't even have to wait that long.
So this was not even a month longer later. So this is when we went to see her at GAY,
which was a free gig.
Yeah, we didn't actually know if we were gonna get in or not. The thing is, we were going to London this weekend anyway. So like it was weird that all this happened.
And we have friends who live in London who were like, oh, she's playing at GY, and it was on Twitter and stuff.
Yeah, I was so nervous.
We got in.
Yeah,
we were at the front. It was that was a really good one. It was short.
She did,
and her outfit was so nice.
So nice.
So nice.
And she was looking at us for a very long time. We'll insert the video here. I'm sure you've all seen it on Twitter because I posted it.
We were like literally screaming.
Yeah.
It sounds awful. Apologies.
It's very out of tune, and I'm meant to be a singer. Like I'm
it
sorry.
was in Jodie's defense, because I mean I can't sing, so I'm not apologizing. But it was like 1 a.m. It was oh my god, it was hot.
It was roasting.
We were sweating, and we hadn't had anything to drink.
No.
One thing I remember from that is she smelled really nice. like she was like this close, like she came past.
I remember this was the point where she had a fringe, and I wasn't happy about this.
Her glasses in your picture are really cool though.
Yeah, they are.
I actually want to get. They're Kylie, aren't they?
Yeah, they are Kylie.
Are and then we were gonna go home. and then
we were booked to go home
on like a £17 flight.
Yes.
And then
we fly budget lines.
Find the one show, and we literally just stumbled on her. If you've been to her Golden show.
Yeah, the Underplay show.
Underplay shows the Big Heart.
Yeah.
It was just like in a street in London.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, we'll stay here
we're
then.
Like, what the fuck?
Kylie
is here.
And she ended up doing the performance outside.
Yeah.
And when she was rehearsing, it was Stop Me From Falling.
Mm-hmm.
She actually rehearsed the song, what, like 5 times?
Yeah, at least
like,
5 times.
We've heard that song
so much. She was like wearing this big jacket and she was so cute. Like she was literally so cute.
She was doing little dances, and then she like went up to all the band and was giving them hugs and I love that jacket. She's worn that before.
I know.
I think that's like our favourite jacket.
Yeah.
So random. So
right, Hyde Park. Oh,
yeah, blah blah.
Yeah.
Open the doors. Everyone literally just sprinted for it, like to get to the front, and I was like, "Fuck it!" So I just started running, and I couldn't even see Jodie.
I know. I gave up. I can't run.
It's a long. I think I definitely ran for a good 10 minutes.
It was really a long time.
I could have been like almost a mile.
Cause like
it's the whole of the park.
I mean, I could just see you, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. So I just didn't run. Like I just couldn't do it.
And I had
still going
an apple that fell out my pocket, and I was like, that's gone. And anyway, I got to luckily got to the front, but I honestly thought I was gonna be sick, and I had to wait quite a long time to see you. I think you were surprised I was at the front.
Because it was so busy. It was so busy. So now we're gonna talk about
the Golden Tour.
First date.
17th
of September, we arrived in Newcastle.
And in true Jodie and Kirsty style,
we were drunk. So
shout out to Morgan and Lauren.
Shout out to Morgan and Lauren for meeting us at the pub, having a few drinks.
Jodie kept I don't know why I was doing that. That wasn't a joke. Kept ordering shots but not telling us. Like the waiter would arrive at the table.
Like, oh, got some shots.
Been to the show will know like she's right there, and it was great. I think I do love the Golden Tour.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was really good. And that was the first show.
Pretty good.
Like the next one we went to was Glasgow, which is obviously Scotland, so like we're always going to go to the Scottish dates.
Yeah. So that was the 29th of September. Huh? Yeah. So the 29th of September, Kirsty came to mine, and we were like, oh, shall we like practice our makeup for the show tomorrow? We want to get our makeup nice, glitter vibes, right? So we practiced our makeup,
We finished at like 9:30.
Yeah, then about 9:30. It must have been a bit later than that. I think it must have been about 10, 10:30, because it's not even open.
I don't even know. I don't know why I'm surprised it was me, because I'm just as bad.
Yeah.
Normally I think you're worse. I was like, oh, our makeup looks really nice. It'd be such a shame to go to waste. Should we just go out? And Jodie just started laughing. And actually, Jodie's friends were already going out.
Yeah,
And we were like, we have like £9.
We had £10.
Yeah, between us. Fast forward to 3:30. We're like, should we go home now?
Should we get a McDonald's? So we went
we did.
We went to McDonald's. I'll insert a video of me in McDonald's here eating a chicken snack wrap.
Guess what kind of dance she's trying to do? It's when What You Waiting For?
Yeah, What You Waiting For? It was when this came out. What a tune.
What are you waiting for? And then obviously
the next day woke up hungover.
Glasgow was a good queue because remember playing the music.
Yeah, we're playing the music.
Yeah.
I love it. Like, people play music in the queue. It just makes
and if
the vibe.
you like, they're like obviously always a home show is like good. And during kids, she was like screaming at us. That was when you thought she was gonna like run us over.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
And by the way, we love Kids Live. So
we love kids. See, people slate kids.
We're just here like, well,
this is for kids.
This is for kids. Okay. Anyway.
Right.
And then a week later, right, this is sad, but
this is when the shit hit the fan.
the fan hit the shit.
The fan hit the shit.
So we were meant to go to that Dublin show, but it was cancelled.
It was cancelled.
And we got there.
So we were in
Dublin.
Ireland already, and we were like,
we were queuing.
We were queuing. We were the only ones queuing.
I remember we were like, we're the only ones.
Yeah, we're the only ones here, like,
Goals.
So we got like food, I think, and then we went back, and then
we were doing our makeup, and Kylie, it was on an Instagram, and I just looked at Jodie and was like, Kylie's cancelled, and she was like, ha! And I was like, no. And like, she was sick, so she can't do anything about it. So
we weren't. The only thing we were is concerned about her. Like, we didn't care. We didn't care.
And to be honest with you, we actually ended up getting our flights free.
Yeah, I emailed EasyJet.
I was like, we're so sad.
I said, I'm so sad. Like, I literally said, can we please get our money back, because Kylie cancelled the show. We had to buy new flights back home, and they were like, okay, and they gave us our money back.
Surprised.
No, that was funny. Like, everyone should try that if that ever happens.
Yeah, we knew, like, it's been so long that we've been going to see Kylie, like, in whatever many years she never cancels a show, so we were like just upset that she, and also
we were upset that she was upset because it was, imagine having to say that to all your fans, I can't perform. Like, I just wanted her to know that we didn't care. Like, we were absolutely fine with this. So anyway, after this we went to the bar and got drunk anyway.
Yeah, we did, and you know, Ireland's a good place to get drunk.
A good place to get drunk.
I think we tried a few bars as well.
Yeah, we went
Where
to
was the one that was called a weird name?
The Hooker.
Yeah, what was that called? Something Hooker? It was a place.
Oh, fuck. I don't know. It's something Hooker.
Yeah.
I was going to say sleazy, but it's not.
No, it was like a place.
Yeah, it was a place. Whatever. Anyway, we went to a bar and it was called.
And then we ended up getting our flights back for free. So.
Yeah, so we got our flights back.
And that was on the 8th of October, and she announced new dates on the 11th.
So that was a really quick turnover.
And then this is when we had quite a big break.
Yeah, so we had quite a big gap. So like that was October, and now we're in the end of November.
22nd of November, we went to Amsterdam.
And
I actually like Amsterdam as a place. Like, I would.
Yeah, it was good.
You are drunk because that's when you start cracking
I say that all the time anyway. I'm actually not drunk.
Anyway, and the main thing about Amsterdam that we remember or don't remember, like, we got a space cake, as you do in Amsterdam, and it was like only eat half and then wait like 3 hours until you eat the other half, and we ate half and we were like, I'm not feeling anything.
So we're rule breakers.
So we ate the other half.
We didn't feel anything in 15 minutes. We were like, fuck it, let's just eat the whole thing.
And then we went to KFC, and I was like, honestly, it was like time was going really fast, and then it was going really slow, and I was standing there and she was like, nice, and then we were just eating. She's like, do you hear everyone singing Baby Shark?
Yeah, I was like, everyone is singing Baby Shark. Can you hear it? And it was funny, we were laughing for a really long time. Oh my god,
everyone would have known.
This was on the show day, by the way.
Yeah, don't do space cake on a show day.
Yeah, so then we went back and
to the queue.
We sat
at different
We didn't
points.
even sit next to each other. We sat in silence, didn't talk to anybody
I kept
until
thinking
doors
it got
opened.
sunny.
It was literally like 6 hours later. We
We
didn't
didn't
talk.
speak.
We just sat like this, and then we finally got let in. We're like, oh hi, like
And
nothing
then it
happened.
was still
it
like
was
weird,
weird.
and then like we're pretty sure it's still to this day not 100% sure because we were at the front and there was this guy that looked like Paul.
Yeah.
And he was basically about 4 foot away.
Yeah.
And we were talking so loudly
We're
about
saying, is that Paul? It
He
looks like him, doesn't it?
Is he that tall?
I don't know, is he?
Has he got a pass? Like, he probably heard us and was like, oh my god, these
Yeah,
fucking
it was
weirdos.
just-
So that was the 22nd. Then the 24th was Hamburg. We were literally shouting like, no.
She could sing, but like
You could tell it was a wee bit like.
and she was like, I don't know if I'm gonna get through this. I was like, don't even try.
And she's always really open and was like, as
Yeah,
you can hear, like, I'm a little
uh-huh.
bit wetter.
Yeah.
And when people were screaming your disco, she turned to the band and was like, no.
Like we were crying a lot. Like it
Yeah.
was really sad.
But Latty got the rose.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
and then the rescheduled shows weren't that far after.
No.
So the first Dublin show was the 3rd, and we got into
we got to Dublin on the 2nd
Second.
of December.
and that was a
and
good stay.
That was the best day ever. Because we flew in
Really
like
early.
we were flying in because obviously it's the day before the show. We flew in quite early. We got to the airport and then we went
dropped my ice.
early. It was quite early in the morning. We
well,
went
it was like we couldn't check into like
Yeah,
three. I think we were
yeah.
there about lunchtime.
like we couldn't check into our hotel until later on, and our hotel was like near the airport.
yeah, so we
So
just
we were
stayed.
like, what's the point in going?
And if anyone's ever been to Dublin Airport, it's actually really nice.
Yeah, it is. There was lovely
There's
food
like
and
bars.
stuff.
Yeah.
So anyway, we got like a bottle of Prosecco because why not? Like we're not doing anything. So we did that. Just
We were
sat
quite
for a while.
drunk.
We were quite drunk.
Prosecco vibes.
Prosecco vibes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
She never does that.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
I think
Are you done?
every single video I have burped.
I have. But so yeah, and by the time we had finished our prosecco, we were like, oh, let's head out to go.
Yeah.
Jodie being the, I was gonna say the mother of the.
So I'd
group.
like to this was
The
about
organised-
about 1 p.m. I would
Yeah.
say. We're like, okay, let's go back. Let's get started for tomorrow. We were definitely drunk, but
Yeah.
but
So,
like
you know when you're like buzzy.
yeah, So we basically went out the door, and we were looking at like the
bus
boards
times.
for the bus times, like into like the place where we were
And I
staying.
think it took me longer to look up.
Yeah,
You'd, like,
so I
already
was, just,
turned
I was
around.
like looking at these boards, like reading things. How do we get? I don't fucking know where I am. Like, how do we get out of here? And then suddenly,
So Jodie turned around and I'm still looking at the bus times and she goes, oh, there's Steve, as in Kylie's bodyguard. And I was taking a long time to be like, who's Steve?
yeah, I was like, Steve. I just went, Steve.
Yeah, you just said Steve. And then you went, oh my god, there's Kylie.
Kylie.
And yeah, and then I was like, what? Like, I thought she was kidding. And then she was like walking out and we were already there.
We're trying to act natural. We didn't expect this to happen. So
No.
we were like,
It's the
we're
day
like,
before
oh
the
my
show
God.
as well.
We're thinking, how like, are we okay? Like, are we sober enough to do this? Like, are we gonna stop?
It was
her?
probably good that we were
Are we
kinda
gonna
done.
not stop? Yeah, because we
There
would
was-
have done it otherwise.
So we were walking out as well, and we were like, how do we say hi
Hi,
as nice
but-
as possible?
yeah.
And someone else stopped her to sign something.
There was only one other person there
Yeah.
that was like obviously waiting
who must
for
have known she was
And she
there
must have known that they were coming, that she was coming.
because he had like stuff.
Yeah, he had stuff.
And then so us unprepared, and Jodie's a lot better than I was. Jodie went, oh hi, we walked past her, and she was so like,
She went, oh hi!
and she went, how are you?
Yeah, I was like, good, how are you?
Like walking, and then I was like so nervous, but she was like, oh, can I get a picture? And she's always like, I always think if there's loads of people,
Yeah,
I
and the
wouldn't
thing
ask.
is that she went to that Guinness factory that day.
Yeah.
Like, she was in a
Yeah.
rush, and we didn't want to hold her back.
That-
We didn't know she was in a rush until Steve was like, right,
We need to go.
Can I need to go? And I was like, it's cool.
So
like,
we
we
got-
don't need to be here.
Yeah, Jodie got the picture, and then she started to walk out, and I was like, I'm not gonna get one. I was like, so nervous. And Jodie literally was like, just go.
I was like,
and
go
she
now, go
actually was like, kind of hovering, like she wasn't.
Yeah,
like,
she wasn't, like,
She made it
leaving.
easy for me, and I was
Yeah.
like, okay, if I get one, and she was like, yeah, and she was actually standing outside, and it was raining.
Yeah, it was
and I was like,
raining.
oh, and I took them, and then she went, see you tomorrow.
And we were like, how do you
You
know?
know?
we need to be there?
like she was knowing.
Like, see you
And
tomorrow.
Steve is pure like, come on, let's
I
go.
know, I know.
And then we decided to go back and get more drink.
We got another bottle of Prosecco because we were like, we need to discuss what just happened.
We were shook and drunk.
We were shook and also drunk.
Our true thoughts. Anyway, so that, and then the next day was the show.
Yeah.
And that was a good one because
that was a very good show.
Whenever she's like, who will be my wild rose tonight?
We're just like,
and
we actually had no reaction.
Yeah.
We're like,
hi. And then she goes, there's some very, very, very excited girls down the front, and we were like,
us?
Yeah. We're like, yes.
Really? Are you sure?
And we're like,
we're
probably looking at her with such loving eyes.
I gaze at Kylie.
I gaze. The gaze. Do you mean the gaze or the gaze?
Oh, the gaze. I thought you meant the gaze. Why do I know all about this?
It's my fault.
Right,
back to the topic.
Right. I will prove you wrong.
Imagine this just turned into like
Covers by Jodie and Kirsten fragrance.
You need to cut that.
I know.
What would our fragrance?
We should release a fragrance that should be called Wild by Jodie and Kirsten.
What?
Okay.
And then
we got a bus.
Did we get a bus again?
Yeah, we got a bus to Belfast.
I really don't remember this bus.
Yes. We got a bus.
Oh yes, I do, because remember we had the rose on the bus.
Yeah, we had the rose on the bus. We got the bus to Belfast. Last show vibes, very sad. We had early entry.
That worked out well. And she fell. She didn't fall the whole
Kylie,
show.
Kylie fell.
And it was so good because we sound like such bad fans.
I know,
she
but
fell and it was
funny.
great.
It was funny.
And when she fell, she immediately looked at us and we were laughing. Then we were like, oh shit, she shouldn't have been laughing. But it was really good. And basically not much to say about that show.
just best show ever.
It was just, and I'm glad we went to the last date of the tour because you can tell that she's like, oh my god. And her hair in Dublin, Belfast was nice. She
it was
just had
nice.
it done. Yeah.
The fringe was pretty much almost gone. I was happy about that. Like,
and came back, packed her bags, went straight to the airport.
Yeah.
We still had our clothes on from the show. We still had our passes on.
It was ridiculous. That video of me crying and a video of me crying in the Belfast airport toilet.
Do you know what? We still had our passes on and our bandanas.
Yeah.
We didn't get changed at all.
We were literally a mess, but we did know at this point that Kylie Summer 2019 was happening. Like,
we bought tickets the same day.
We did. We were like, right, 6 months, we can do it.
Whereas now,
what have we got to look forward to? Well, we will.
We will. She's working very hard, boys and girls.
She's working hard or hardly working. But I'd say working hard.
Yeah, we're very excited.
I
hope that all the Kylie fans can be together again in a Kylie bubble.
And I'd like to just say this now because I've said it before and I've got no responses. I would like to have a group Kylie fan night out, and I'll accept RSVPs in the comments below.
No, that'd be so. Imagine like.
I will organise it. I'm a Virgo. I'm a big organiser, right?
I'm a Virgo.
I'm a Gemini. I'm a big organiser.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know that's what you were gonna say. Well, I'm surprised.
That's funny. I love this song.
Look at my face.
You're crying.
No.
Look at her. She's crying.
Here, this is what I look like at the end of the Kylie show. Anyway, we hope you've enjoyed. Tune in for 2019.
Yeah, hope that you guys liked our golden storytime vibe. Golden.
We just can't wait until the next time we have
dream
to be in a
big.
queue.
Yeah, I really
Dream
miss.
big.
I really miss.
Dream big.
I really miss those 4 a.m. flights. You know, I don't appreciate them at the time, but looking back at what I would give to be on a 4 a.m. flight to anywhere to see
Kylie.
Miss Minogue play a little tune for me, I'd be there in a shot.
With that,
drink some Kylie.
Bye.
I smashed. I wish they did.